Today's news. Why are we panicking? Why are these markets rife with speculation and bearish sentiment? We are consolidating around $95K in Bitcoin, which is not far from full-time highs. Furthermore, and even better, the US government is telling Ripple and all of us that we are very close now, that this is a pivotal moment in history, and for that mattress. Tokenization of everything is very close now, and this is the vision BlackRock and Ripple have been pursuing for some time, which is why I strongly believe financial advice that BlackRock wants the SEC to officially end this lawsuit with Ripple and XRP, which they have done, albeit indirectly. But to begin with, Republican Bill Huizenga, who is a key figure in financial, told Ripple CEO Brad Gardeninghouse that he is delighted to be a part of these important conversations, both now and in the future, thanking him and the Ripple team for their involvement over the years and noting that we are now within striking distance. This is huge news, but that is not all. Brad Gardeninghouse recently took a trip to meet with members of Congress and administration officials, which Ripple's head of public policy and government law in the digital asset industry. These significant developments have left me perplexed as to why people are fixated on the short term and not thinking about the long term. Because this is extremely bullish for the outlook of this market and for XRP, and it is due in part to Ripple's frequent meetings with Congress and administration officials, including Trump himself, that the types are quickly turning bullish on XRP. Not only Bitwise are filing for an XRP ETF with the SEC, claiming that XRP is not a security, there is a long list of them. However, one of these new traditions is the MEMX US Securities Exchange. What's interesting about this XRP ETF filing is that it's classified as a commodity-based trust. So if MEMX Exchange's filing for an XRP ETF commodity-based trust is approved, XRP will be placed in the same category. The spot Bitcoin ETF and Ethereum ETF all debuted in the United States last year. The truth is that the MEMX Exchange can get away with it because of the SEC's recent ETF acknowledgement, which indirectly classified XRP as a commodity. What is perhaps even more significant about this finding is the revival of the MEMX Exchange partnership, as evidenced by those who have returned to the exchange. From JP Morgan to Jane Street and Morgan Stanley to Charles Schwab, Citi, Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, and the big one, BlackRock. Matthew Brennan, head of US eChefs at BlackRock, also serves on the MEMX board. So it appears that BlackRock is preparing for an XRP eChef despite XRP being indirectly classified as a commodity and the SEC's apparent unwillingness to pick winners and losers right now. There's also a chance we'll see a surge in ETF filings very soon, and we're going to take advantage of this opportunity to get ahead of the competition. You want to learn more? In the CF community, we provide in-depth research, private live streams, and we have already seen multiple wins from some of our trades, some as large as 25x. And there is so much more that we offer. You can check it out for free right now. Links are provided in the description below. In addition, the SEC's recent finding with Mastercard reveals that they are actively invading blockchain within their network. Mastercard announced that 30% of all transactions are now tokenized, which is huge news. They intend to develop solutions to enable new blockchain-based business models by focusing on blockchain ecosystems and digital currencies. Mastercard states, and I quote, "We collaborate with financial institutions via the Mastercard multi-tonal network to enable programmable payments, making blockchain transactions more secure, scalable, and adaptable. We collaborate with a diverse group of crypto players to allow customers to purchase cryptocurrencies on card and spend those balances anywhere our brands are accepted." If you don't know who Mastercard is, this means they're talking about the entire world. Mastercard is the second largest payment company after Visa, and their brand is effectively global, so they are aiming to offer crypto payments to their customers and consumers all over the world, and they may be leveraging XRP's technology, as they are currently in partnership with XRP, with the goal of using the XRP ledger to support CBDCs to modernize international financial transactions. So 30% all Mastercard transactions are being tokenized, but potentially through Ripple and XRP, which adds to my belief that BlackRock wants XRP each year and the SEC to officially drop the lawsuit as soon as possible, as BlackRock CEO Larry Fink has already stated on several occasions that he wants the SEC to quickly approve the tokenization of bonds, stocks, and everything. I want the SEC to quickly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. That will simplify and make things easier. BlackRock would no longer have to vote on proxy votes because every owner or record would be notified via equities tokenization, and it would result in more savings for more people. It would lower the costs of owning stocks and bonds. So those are the kinds of financial reforms we need. Ripple's goals are consistent with their own. Standard Chartered is reportedly going to support China's asset management in the launch of Asia Pacific's first token tokenized retail money market fund. Standard Chartered will serve as the digital asset service provider for the first tokenized retail money market fund, which is scheduled to launch by the end of February this month or within the next 10 days. Ripple has also formed a partnership with Standard Chartered, which is big news. It's all about tokenization. That's what financial institutions want and what Ripple aims to provide. As Brian Gardininghouse discusses in this interview here, pay close attention. I will throw out two. One thing Ripple is interested in, and we think a lot about, is the ability to tokenize real-world assets and make them more accessible and tradable, as we are very focused on the enterprise and institutional side. I believe this is beneficial to the global economy. I believe it benefits consumers. I believe it benefits businesses. I believe it benefits institutions. As a result, I consider this an unavoidable outcome. And the question is how quickly, in which jurisdictions, and where does it occur most quickly? But I am a believer, and again, you hear all kinds of crazy ideas, such as, what about tokenizing this? And it's stuff I've never thought of before, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see why. That might make sense to a specific investor class or whatever. This is precisely why smart money or financial institutions recognize that XRP's true value far outweighs its current price. This article was published before XRP surged from 50 cents to more than $3, but this message is still relevant today. According to the Atlantis Press article, they have little to no concerns and are confident in XRP's future valuation, and very few, if any, cryptocurrencies have direct documented statements from financial institutions expressing their level of confidence in their future value. XRP is destined to soar even higher, and we are learning so much more from institutional documents every day, as well as from the Coin Factory community. If you're interested, click the link in the description below, and remember to learn in the short term while thinking long term. I'll see you in the next one.